Hi, my name is Gilbert Ambler, and I'm a firearms attorney at Ambler Law Offices. One of the things we do a lot of in my office is help folks regain their firearm rights. Gun rights restoration is a complicated subject because it affects and involves both state and federal law. There are many reasons someone may lose their right to possess firearms and later decide that they wish to legally regain the right. Generally in Virginia, we are able to help restore rights after a felony conviction that occurred in Virginia or after certain mental health commitments. The process is similar, but with some key differences. Today, we are going to discuss how to restore gun rights from a conviction and some of the pitfalls that one may fall into. To restore rights from a felony conviction, one must first receive their civil rights back from the governor. These rights include the right to vote, the right to serve on a jury, and the right to hold office. Once you have received these rights, you can petition the circuit court in the jurisdiction in which you reside, or for residents who live outside of Virginia, petition the circuit court in which your last Virginia felony conviction occurred. When we craft a petition for you, we will work with you to paint a picture of yourself as someone who is deserving of gun rights. The legal standard that must be met is governed by Virginia Code 18.2-308.2c and is for good cause shown, which can be an amorphous standard. When we file the petition on your behalf, the opposing party is typically the Commonwealth Attorney or the prosecutor. The prosecutor may agree with your petition, may take no action on your petition, or may actively oppose your petition. If they oppose your petition, which they often do, we will have a hearing on the matter. At the hearing, we can present evidence and witnesses on your behalf so long as we comply with the rules of evidence. At the close of the hearing, if the judge sides with us, your gun rights will be restored at the state level and if effectively done, also automatically restored at the federal level. At that point, we can walk you through next steps, including how to purchase a firearm, how to apply for a concealed handgun permit, and a discussion about where you can and cannot travel with a firearm. Unfortunately, I have seen pitfalls where restorations are ineffective. For example, I was recently contacted by someone who had a restoration done by another lawyer, and the restoration allowed them to possess rifles and shotguns, but not handguns. Unfortunately, due to a 1998 United States Supreme Court known as Karen versus U.S., we know that such a restoration does not in fact restore your gun rights at the federal level. In fact, if this individual was in possession of firearms or ammunition, they could be prosecuted under federal law. Such an error is a quick example of the type of pitfall one might fall into if rights are restored by someone who does not fully understand firearm laws. Another good example would be a restoration of rights that purports to restore rights from a federal felony conviction. The process we are discussing today is applicable to restoring rights from a state-based felony conviction, but not a federal felony conviction. Alternatively, if you have lost your rights due to an involuntary mental health commitment or due to a voluntary commitment following a temporary detention order, the process to restore rights goes through general district court, not circuit court. Here, the legal standard that we must meet is governed by Virginia Code 18.2-308.13 and allows restoration of firearm rights if the court finds that the person will not likely act in a manner dangerous to public safety and that granting relief would not be contrary to the public interest. In order to meet this legal standard, we need to provide proof, both in our petition and at the subsequent hearing, to prove the petitioner's stability. Often we use a psychologist who has performed a violence risk assessment with the petitioner to accompany other evidence. Just like in restoring rights from a felony conviction, the opposing party is the Commonwealth, represented by the prosecutors. Restoration of gun rights can be a big step towards making someone whole again after they have stabilized or after their debt to society has been paid. If this is a goal for you, we want to help you accomplish your goal. Call Ambler Law Offices at 540-550-4236 for a free consultation so we can help you through the process. Also, as required by law, I must note that this video is attorney advertising and that while I am a lawyer, I am not your lawyer and the contents of this video are not legal advice. If you want me to be your lawyer, give my office a call at 540-550-4236 for a free consultation.